guys, it's Epic Moon here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. So, I'm just gonna get right into this. Last episode we left off starting the poems, and we just got done with Sayori's poems, so I'm gonna go with Natsuki, I guess. So, let's get right into this. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. A little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't really see where this is going, because, yes, all of these things they do things, but people can run, they can seek, they can race, leap, climb, they can do everything but fly unless you're in a plane. I don't get it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It doesn't have to be sophisticated. Nothing sophisticated. Well, actually, something's right. But that's not the point. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeking everyone around you, doing things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on the purpose. I don't get it. I'm not that good at literature. Why am I playing a game about a literature club? Nobody knows, but I'm playing it. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. What? So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, we finished Natsuki's. Let's go with Monika next. Might as well. Hi, Ethan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you have any suggestions for the club? Like new activities or things we could do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah, hi. Don't worry, Ethan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sari would like. Also, one sec. First of all, Sayori did jump. I think that's the thing, but also. She said, I like this one. She said, I like this one. There's only been one. One. There hasn't been more. Monika, you confuse me. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. That may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I didn't think that kind of vibe when... So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading the poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Curse reading class for giving you the thought of foreshadowing. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna say anything because I might say something that's true. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, you know I have to. A person so happy that they could enjoy sadness. I can't remember what it said, but something about someone so happy that they could write about sadness. That's leaning me towards depression. Like maybe Sayori's depressed in some way? That's my guess. And I bet there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that have made that guess while playing this game. But that's just my guess. So, yeah. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. That's what I'm saying. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure it'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have no sound. That's because I have to sound confident. There we go. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is big. This is the music. The music is different by every poem, I think, but I don't know. Hello. Oh. In a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle produces. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film, left out in the sun. But it's too late. By retains, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized, oh crap, dang it. I clicked middle button. Click middle mouse. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite. I read that. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's good. I like that one. Even though I don't read poems, I like that one. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Wait. What does infinity mean? Let's ask Windows. If my mic will work. What does infinity mean?
Empathy is a noun meaning the ability to understand and share the feelings of another.
Monica, you're creepy. You creepy Monica. And infinity. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Wizard. Monica's a wizard. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Wait, what? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go to Yuri because I need to get done with this. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes before more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though, through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? No, I'm so sorry. Fury buries her hands in her face. I am getting so many furies right now. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form it into two together. I clicked random words. I typed in random words and they formed something that was good, I guess. Okay then. Normal. The end result is that both the style and impressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, It's as if her demeanor totally takes charge. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? No. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh no. This isn't good. I can't read cursive. I can't read cursive. Ghosts under the light. The trindles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green I don't know, of the future. I bathe calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I can't read this. I can't read cursive. Why does Yuri have to write in cursive? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Well then, what? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, even though I can't read it. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, it seems. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, even. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it all. I mean, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, usually to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah, it's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remembering that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can say nothing. This is a literature club after all. Yes, dang it, I said, dang it. Should've said. I guess that's why I ended up getting... I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're generously exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read it, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, I think. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. What? What? You confuse me. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked people who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ethan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Like a light dancing on a rainbow. Which I haven't yet. And Ethan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh gosh. Oh, I didn't realize we're so invested in trying to impress our new member. All the music. This music is perfect for this. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ethan appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Fight. No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't have really gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutest. Oh gosh. Is everyone okay? Oh, you know what? I wasn't the one who made my size bigger as soon as you. That's okay. Natsuki, that's little. That doesn't involve you. And I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ethan, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to Ethan. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not. It's also a waste of. Okay, I'm in a rush as well. You understand that, right, Ethan? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So say I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting, it makes Sayori uncomfortable. So, can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Ethan, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? And you're listening to yourself. That is exactly why nobody likes stop. Okay then. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings in just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri... Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. He sits on the blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, is that why Sayori is vice president? I whisper to Monika. He nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing on me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. This is just adding on to my theory. You're just adding on to this, Monika. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. I hate this clicking thing. Blech. Such a genuine person really doesn't make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's done. Had to do something quick. Okay, so how did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ethan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ethan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ethan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. We're back to writing the second poem. But sadly, that's actually all the time I have for this episode as well. I'm going to try to get through all of day 3, 100%. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!